Hello people, and today we're going to talk about whether Apple will ever release to OEMs, that means original equipment manufacturers, which would enable us to have Mac OS X, the operating system that Mac runs on things like HP laptops and stuff like that, and lots of other OEMs of desktops and laptops. But before we can talk about that, let's roll the title and a message from one of our prime sponsors. So yeah. If you want to get tech knowledge, you should find it at one place, youtube.com/ItssJack. Great technology videos every day, only at www.youtube.com/user/ItssJack. So yeah, let's just make a video about this. Will Apple ever release their operating system Mac OS X to OEMs so they can install it on their systems? An OEM is an original equipment manufacturer, which is basically anyone who makes PCs and doesn't resell them, who makes them. I don't think Apple will ever sell OS X to other manufacturers, because then why would people buy their hardware? Because if that happened, then there'd be such a difference in price, and Apple would lose the ability to charge for premium hardware. I'll admit it's good hardware, but it is premium hardware. So yeah, they wouldn't want to, because then there'd be such a wide range of hardware that their control of the hardware versus the software and how they interacted with each other wouldn't be as good. And at the moment they're enjoying having such a monopoly on their users, so that they have to buy their hardware, otherwise they can't have OS X. There is software out there that will allow you to run OS X in like a virtual machine inside of Windows, but that's 100% illegal. You should never do it. It's just, so we're not even going to go into that. So yeah, this is a bit of a random video, but I felt like making it. So yeah, basically I don't think they will. I think it'd be good if they did. It wouldn't necessarily be good for Apple, but it'd be good for us. They did that way back with OS 2 Warp. As I understand, if you look on virtual machine products, you'll find the option to install OS 2 Warp. That was open to original equipment manufacturers, but OS 2 was eight versions behind OS X, so you'll never really see that anymore. If anyone has any OS 2 Warp discs, I'd be interested to know. So yeah, I guess so. And at the end of the day, why would they want to release it to other manufacturers when, yes, they would get money from the manufacturers, but their users wouldn't have such a good experience, because the interaction between the software and the hardware wouldn't be so tight. There'd be a much wider scale of problems, because if you think about all the problems that Windows has, and I'm not saying that Mac doesn't have problems, but Windows seems to have far more problems. And I'm not just saying that from the perspective of someone who loves Mac. I do love Mac, but that's not why I'm saying it. I genuinely believe that. And if you were a company, why would you not want to make hardware and software at the same time, I mean, the aesthetics of the hardware is nice, the performance of the hardware is nice, and overall it's just good hardware. So yeah, let's just take a look at messages from our sponsors.